ABC36 Sports is Solid Blue. Brought to you by Kentucky's Powerball and Mega Millions. Why choose? Play both.
UK's football team is heading into next season with a new head coach and a new attitude. ABC36's Dan Reefer sat down with junior wide receiver Randall Cobb to find out what exactly makes this year's team so different.
You're talking about some of the things that Joker has changed or what's different since Joker has been here. What else have you noticed? What's different? What is he like as a head coach maybe compared to Rich Brooks?
Well, I think it's more, we can relate to him a little bit more. He's a little younger, more up-tempo. You know, Coach Brooks was a great coach and a great guy, but, you know, Coach Phillips, he brings a little bit more energy, and, you know, we can really see him getting into it, and when he's getting into it, we're going to get into it.
It was evident that Joker opened up the offense a little bit more in the spring, wanted to go downfield. Do you feel like this offense is going to be more productive than it has been past couple of years? Seems like you have more weapons.
I can guarantee it will be. We have more weapons. We have a lot of guys that's ready to make those big plays downfield. We haven't had that. We haven't had any receivers to let Mike and Morgan throw the ball to because we just was young. I mean, Chris Matthews, it was his first year in the program. Gene McCaskill, Larry King. I mean, we were all young. We were freshmen and sophomores. So, you know, I think we finally made strides as far as understanding what we're trying to do and making sure we can make the big plays for the quarterbacks.
You go against that defense. The question mark seems to be for this team, the defense, that it's lost so much. How do you feel about it?
We got a lot of young talent, and they just have to get on the field. That's all it is. I mean, you're going to have guys make mistakes. That's part of it. We've made mistakes on offense in the past couple of years. We're going to have mistakes made, but we have to understand that we can't put our head down when we make those mistakes. We got to keep going, got to keep fighting.
How have the summer workouts been going? Who's maybe shining? Who's stepping up, you think, this summer?
It's a lot of guys, really. You know, of course, Mike and Morgan, they're both been pushing each other. They're competing daily. There's so many names that I can name.
What about if you did have to pick a couple guys, newcomers, maybe guys we've not heard about, that you expect big things from in the fall this season?
Our corners, Martavius, Randall Burton, Anthony Mosley, Paul Warford, they've been making some great plays, and you can see them really getting into it and pushing each other on and off the field in the weight room. I think one of our strengths is going to be our corners this year.
The Lexington Legends taking on the Augusta Green Jackets at home on a beautiful night for baseball. Fans taking in the action on America's birthday. Legends down 2-0 early. They answer when Giovanni Meyer hits a pop-up to center. It drops for a double as 2 runs cross the plate, and we're all tied up at 2. The Legends went on to win this one against the Green Jackets 6-5 in front of this season's biggest crowd. Well, not since 2004 have the Reds had more than one player voted to the National League All-Star team, but this year 3 have been selected. Second baseman Brandon Phillips, third baseman Scott Rowland, and pitcher Arthur Rhodes. And first baseman Joey Votto still has a chance to join them. He's on the final vote ballot. Today the Reds taking on the Cubs, going for the series win, top of 7, 2 outs. Cincy up 5-3 already when the hit parade begins. Brandon Phillips hits this solo home run. It's 6-3 Reds. A couple batters later, Paul Yanish steps at the plate with Orlando Cabrera on second and hits this line drive to center. Cabrera booking it. Throw to the plate, not in time as he scores, making it 7-3 Cincy. Next batter, Johnny Gomes, smashes this one down the field to left, just inside the fair pole. That's a 2-run home run for Gomes, and it's 9-3 Reds. And they didn't stop there since he hammers Chi-Town 14-3 and takes home the series win. The NASCAR Sprint Cup Series continued at Daytona early this morning with the Coke 0400. Dale Earnhardt Jr. going for a sweep with a win. The race was delayed about 90 minutes due to the rain and was littered with caution flags. With 12 laps to go, Kurt Busch bumps Jeff Burton and takes out the entire front of the field. 19 cars were a part of this big one. Then with 2 laps to go, caution flags out again. The race restarts and Kevin Harvick takes the lead and doesn't look back. He takes home the checkered flag just before 1 a.m. and that's your Kentucky Lottery Pick 3 play of the day.